What's up, guys? So, Iron Predators here, talk about New Year's resolution. A lot of you guys have those New Year's resolutions to get in the gym, but very few follow through with it. So, we're here to give you 10 tips on how to stay focused and stay in the gym and get that bod.
Standing in the Hall of Fame, and the world's gonna know your name.
What's up, guys? So, we're going to share with you those 10 tips to help you guys stay in the gym and stay motivated all year long. That way, you're not giving up on your resolutions and you're just constantly progressing over the years. So, as we were driving home like an hour ago, we heard the statistic come on the radio that said that the majority of people will only use their gym membership 4 times a month. So basically, you're going to be paying to not work out. And I don't know, that just kind of like, I guess, rubbed me wrong when I heard that, because I was like, dang, like, that's just not only like a waste of money, but it's money that could be used towards bettering yourself. And so we wanted to come up with these tips for you guys. This is for you people who find it hard to get yourself over to the gym, and you're just not really motivated. So we're going to be reading these. We already wrote down the tips. We're going to be reading them to you guys because we want to stay on track and everything. So Austin's going to start you guys off with tip number 1. Alright, guys. So tip number 1. And this is a big one, especially for a lot of those people who get sidetracked easily, is get a gym buddy. And you want a gym buddy, number 1, because a gym buddy is going to help you stay motivated because they're doing it with you. And you don't want to just find anybody, because you don't want to go in there and goof off with your gym buddy the whole time that you're in the gym and never get anything done. You want to have a gym buddy with, similar goals to you. Drive. The same drive, or even more drive than you to help keep you going. So I really think that that's a big tip for a lot of people, because a lot of people try and go and do it on their own, and it's very overwhelming, and it feels like you're never going to get there. But with somebody working along with you, it seems a lot more reasonable, and it is. So that's a number 1 tip. I'm going to read off number 2. Tip number 2 is to start small so that you don't get overwhelmed. Like a lot of people will go into the gym, and let's say that their big goal, it's fine to have extremely large goals to try to meet, but you want to have also smaller goals, and that's what they don't set. A lot of people walk in the gym with the goal of running a marathon, but they don't set any smaller goals. They don't start off with the 5K, the 8K, the half marathon to work their way up to the marathon. They'll just say, I want to run a marathon by this time next year, so I'm going to train all year for that. And I think that can not only be overwhelming, but that can ultimately lead to your failure in the gym, because you want smaller goals to meet in between the big goal. That way you don't get halfway through the year and realize, like, I'm not motivated to do this anymore. Like, you want to see small success over time through your small goals, so that you can ultimately make it to your big goal. And that's tip number 2. Alright, so tip number 3. Let's see. Write down your goals on a notebook paper, on a calendar, in your phone, somewhere where you can see them on a daily basis. I recommend typing them up or writing them down on notebook paper, and stick them to your door, put on your mirror, or your mirror, refrigerator, somewhere where you're going to see them every day, and remind yourself that I'm not doing this for no reason. I have a goal, I have a set goal, here it is, and I'm going to go out there and I'm going to go chase that goal today. And also, it's a proven fact that when people write down their goals, they are more likely to achieve those goals. There was a study done on I can't remember the university that did it. There was a study done on a university of college graduates who wrote down their goals versus college graduates who didn't write down their goals. And on average, the college graduates that did write down their goals
made almost twice as much money as the college graduates that didn't write down their goals. So that's a very big tip. Write down your goals.
Alright, so fourth tip is, and this, I've done this tip all throughout my life, take before pictures to stay motivated. So, um, you know, taking before pictures isn't just like something that it's like such a cliche, so you can do your before and after transformation. That's something that you can um, go back to and look back at and see how far, not only how far you've come, but keep you going even further, because you're going to see that progress. You're going to take a look at those pictures that you printed out years ago, and you're going to see how far you come, and that's only going to keep you more motivated for those days that you wake up and you have to go to work, or you have to go to work, so you hit the gym before work, and it's early morning, and you really don't want to do it. Go take a look at those pictures, and that's going to drive you to get in that gym. And that's something I've done. I've got a scrapbook for just bodybuilding that I've done, where I've had pictures ever since I was in 8th grade all the way till now. I'm a senior in high school, so about 4 years worth of pictures in there that I take about. I take my progress pictures about every 6 months to see the progress. So I recommend that you guys all do that as well.
All right, here we go. Have a plan before you go into the gym, and basically this means what happens a lot of times with a New Year resolution is people go in and they're like, oh, I'm gonna join the gym and I'm gonna get fit this year, and they join the gym and they go to the gym, but they don't know what they're gonna do at the gym. They go to the gym and they're just in there, and you wind up wasting an hour of your life and accomplishing nothing. So do some research before you go into the gym.
Tons of free programs out there. You can
Exactly. Bodybuilding.com is it's a phenomenal resource.
Yeah.
I mean, they have every program that you can imagine out there on bodybuilding.com. All you gotta do is click on it. It gives you your workouts that you can do every day. Most of them are like 45 minutes long. So that's even works into time management.
And one thing that I wanted to quickly touch on before we move off of this tip, my dad used to take me to the Planet Fitness down the street when I was in 8th grade, 9th grade. That's where I worked out before school every morning. And I remember he would always ask me my plan for my workout before I even went into the gym when we were sitting in the car. He'd say, make sure you know exactly what you're doing, what exercises, how many sets, how many reps before you even go into the gym, because you're just going to waste your whole workout away if you go in there without a plan. And that's so true. I remember even that translating to today, because I will not go in the gym unless I know in the car when I get to the gym parking lot. I won't step out of the car unless I know exactly what I'm doing once I get into the gym, so I can just go in, I can get it done, and get out, and see incredible results over time. Alright, so another tip is don't compare yourself to others, alright? So you're gonna see Sir Lifts a Lot over in the corner, squatting 600 pounds, and you're gonna look at your squat bar and see that you haven't even made it to 135 yet, and that's just automatically, to the human nature, discouraging. Like you want to get results as fast as you can. You don't understand why it can't happen overnight, but unfortunately, it's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna take years. You don't know Sir Lift-A-Lot's story. You don't know how long he's been doing this. Your genetics are completely different for anyone out there. Like, you do not have the same exact genetics as anyone else on this earth. So you're not gonna have the same stories as everyone. Other people have other stories than what you've gone through in life. So never compare yourself to others. In the end, it can just be discouraging for yourself. So I just don't do that as a tip.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, eliminate your past life. And by this, we don't mean
break up with your girlfriend.
Yeah, don't
yesterday.
Yeah, don't like go out there and break up with your girlfriend, or don't get rid of all your friends that you have. What we do mean is your past life as far as
Bad habits.
how you were taking care of yourself. Like Devin said earlier about, or not in the video, but earlier to me, he said, like this could consist of you going in your refrigerator and literally taking out all the junk food and crap that you consume on a daily basis and throwing it in the trash. And, stuff like that. Maybe you're one of those people that goes to Starbucks every morning and, orders a caramel frappuccino every morning, and that thing has 580 calories in it, or however much fat or whatever is in a caramel frappuccino from Starbucks. Anyways, eliminate that.
Eliminate those bad habits that you had last year and start off this year with some good habits. It's hard to stay on track when you still got your past life and you can easily go into the fridge and grab any crap food that you had in there, or go into the cupboard and get whatever Debbie cake that you have sitting in there. Eliminate your past life and get those bad habits out of your life. That way you can stay on track, and that's our tip for staying on top of your New Year's resolution. Alright. I'm pretty big on this, and it's something that all people struggle with, but tip number 8 is to not go through the motions. With the lives that we live and with the people we surround ourselves with, it can be so easy to catch yourself going through the motions. I do it almost every single day. I'll be sitting in the class, I'll realize, what am I doing? Like, I'm completely zoned out, not paying attention. I'll tell myself, instead of doing this classwork, I'll just do it tonight as homework, and then when I get home, I don't want to do that homework, so I say I'll do it in classwork tomorrow. It's just going through the motions just sucks, period. Going through the motions in the gym sucks, because you can go into the gym and you could go to the gym, but you're not really going to the gym, because when you're in the gym, you're not working out as hard as you should be. You're not getting those extra reps that you know that you could get. You're not putting on weights that suit your body. You're lifting what your scrawnier friend is still lifting. And so you're not pushing yourself. You're going through the motions, and that doesn't yield results. And when you don't get results, you're not motivated to continue on with your goals. And going through the motions is never a good way to live your life.
So basically, just to touch up on that, go into the gym every day and try and push yourself. Try and find that new limit every single day.
Whatever it takes, whether it's pre-workout, getting a good song playlist, always stay motivated in the gym no matter what you have to do to kick butt, I guess.
Alright, second to last tip here. Find out what works best for you. This is huge. Nobody is the same. Like you said earlier, nobody's genetics are the same. Find out what works for you. I may go in the gym and do nothing but get on the treadmill for 30 minutes a day and lose 20 pounds. Devin could go in there and get on the treadmill for 30 minutes a day and his weight doesn't change. People are so incredibly different, and a lot of people don't understand that. That's why you have all these people, all these commercials that you see on TV. Oh, try this. I lost 50 pounds with, this weight loss system on TV. That may be well and good, and that may have worked for that person, but it may not work for you. You have to find out what works for you, and that goes with your workouts, your diet, and life in general. People don't live the same ways, so really, and that's so huge, because number one, it's gonna make it so much more enjoyable for you to find out what works for you, because you're gonna see results. You're gonna have a good time doing it, and you're just gonna enjoy the whole experience a lot more. So I feel like that's a very huge and important tip. And like I said, no one's the same. So experiment with everything, and then pick out what you like. And then a new year is a great time to do that, because you get a whole new year. Experiment around with some stuff.
You gotta start somewhere, so why not start this year? This could always be your year to jump into it. You gotta start experimenting with yourself, All bodybuilders do that. They find out what foods work for them when they're trying to get big and when they're trying to get lean.
Yep.
They have to figure out how much protein they need a day, how many carbs, how many fats, what kind of set and rep ranges work for them, whether it's hypertrophy or if it's just the classic 5x5 rep scheme. It's just there's so much out there that you could experiment with. So I mean, why not start today? Why not start finding out what works for you? And that's always a great thing to do. Find yourself. And so tip number 10 to end this video, I guess you could say, is something that I guess can transfer to a lot of people that don't end up following through with their New Year's resolutions or any of their goals. And that is, if you slip up, you can still get up, because a lot of people will set their goals and they'll get maybe a month or two in and they'll mess up somewhere, whether it's their friends invite them to dinner and they eat something that's totally against their diet, or they skip a couple days in the gym because they had a business trip and there was no accessible gym to them. There's just a whole load of excuses out there for what could happen in our day-to-day lives. And so my advice is that if you slip up, you can still get up and continue going to the gym and getting better day by day. It doesn't have to be the end of your New Year's resolution. Just if you mess up a couple of times, you can get back up, get back on the horse and get riding, get those results. And that's all I have to say. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know we enjoy making it, and I hope these tips really help you guys get in there and kick butt in the gym and get that body that you've been wanting for, and finally go through with a New Year's resolution. See you guys later.